Hi, Richard Smith here from the Finance Zone. Today I want to talk to you about pension transfers. Over the last couple of years there's been a fairly major investigation by the Financial Services Authority into pension transfer and pension transfer advice, and this has involved just about everybody within the financial services industry. Indeed, the outcome has been that several large financial groups have been fined, and action by the FSA is ongoing. There are a good number of organisations that are still involved in this issue in relation to pension and pension transfer advice. Now, if you've received any advice about moving your pension from one scheme to another, if you've been advised to move your pension from one provider to another, if you have an income drawdown or a pension drawdown plan started in the last 10 years, you absolutely must review the advice that you've received. This is vitally important because what's been happening is a hell of a lot of advisors working for many organisations have been out there providing advice and guidance and making recommendations to switch, which is just not right, or certainly not in most consumers or many consumers' best interest. We've seen a lot of cases where the advice provided has been wholly wrong. We've seen cases where unqualified advisors have made recommendations to switch based on wrong information and incorrect understanding. And we've seen ombudsman adjudicators incorrectly assessing cases, which means that even if you've uncovered the poor advice and you've referred it to the bank or building society or independent financial advisor for a complaint, and that complaint has been refuted by them, your last course of redress is with the Financial Ombudsman Service. And we've seen the Financial Ombudsman Adjudicator, which is the first part of the Ombudsman process, rejecting cases which later have been proved to be upheld, which is something we've been very, very focused on for the past couple of months. The reality is that if any of these points apply to you, please get in touch. Let us review the advice you've received and let you know whether or not you're going to be able to turn this into a complaint by the Ombudsman or a complaint by the institution. There's a good chance that you could have been substantially disadvantaged in the advice you've received. Now, even if you think we might not be able to do anything, there's a good chance you can, and all advisors are affected, whether they be independent, high street advisors, or banks and building societies. Look, we can't force you to do anything over here, but what I am suggesting you do, even if you do not do it through ourselves, you make sure that you get your pension transfer and pension transfer advice independently reviewed by somebody that hasn't got an axe to grind one way or the other. My name is Richard Smith. I'm one part of a business called the Finance Zone, and you can contact me via the Finance Zone website. You can also contact us through beyourOwnPensionAdvisor.co.uk, or you can call me directly on 0800 781 2031 and ask to speak to Richard Smith. It's absolutely vitally important that you get any pension transfer or any pension income drawdown advice reviewed as soon as possible. Thank you very much for your time today, and I certainly look forward to speaking to you if you've got any queries. Goodbye.